Welcome to the Dave Show. My name is Dave, and today I'm here to talk about this car diagnostic tool. This is by ANCEL. This is their V6 Pro version of it. This thing does a lot of stuff to it. Now, first of all, I have to tell you a couple of things. One is they did send me this product for a review, but everything I say in this video is my own opinions, and they have no say in what I say. But they wanted me to show you what it is and kind of how it works, which leads me to my second disclosure. I am not a mechanic. I take my car in to get my oil changed even. But if you are a mechanic, or if you like to do it yourself at home, and you've got your car that has indicators coming in and popping up at you, and you don't know what they are, well, that's what this thing is for. This will tell you all the service things that need to be done and what all the lights need, mean and all that kind of stuff. But first, we're going to take a look and see what's in the box, what comes with it, and I'm going to show you the whole bit and layout. So this is going to be probably a long video because there's a lot to this. I'm not going to go into super details because I don't understand and know what some of these things are. Again, if you're watching this, you are probably a professional or you know what you're looking for. My job is just to show you what it is and what it looks like and kind of how it works. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what's inside this box. Okay, inside here you're going to get a cleaning cloth, and then this is something here that's, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I don't want to open that. But this is the screen part itself, the monitor. Now, this is really cool. This is an 8-inch touch screen monitoring system. You can see it is heavy duty. It's got all the stuff around. This is made for the shop. Again, it is a touch screen. I'm going to show you the details of this here in just a second, but I wanted to just show you that part of it. And then inside here, you're going to get a bunch of other goodies. This is a little transmitter box thing. This is what you're going to use to plug into your vehicle, and it has some information and so forth. I'm going to show you more details of that as well. And you're going to get a bunch of cables. You're going to get a USB type cable because you can connect this unit that gets plugged into the car to the monitor for a wired connection. But what's cool is this thing has a Bluetooth technology that will communicate between the two. So you don't have to even be in the car. You can be in the office or someplace if you need to, looking at the monitor while the car is being diagnosed. And we're gonna get the cables. We have this is the cable that goes from your little reader box in your car to the unit here. You're gonna get a power cable because both of these items are battery operated also. You can either power this up with this, or you can power up the screen, but also charge it. It's got a built-in battery. You can charge it up there. Now this has just kind of a universal end to it here, if we could see that. And they do give you a US plug adapter or a European plug adapter. So if you need to use this in a different country, you can do that. And of course, you're going to get a user manual. It's always very important to look at the user manual. It seems to be pretty straightforward. It shows you what all the specifications are and what all the buttons and everything mean, and also some of the menus, the diagnostics of the cars. It says up to 80 European or more than 80 European and American and Asian, Chinese, Australia made vehicles. Most likely your car is going to be in this, unless if it is something like really weird. I don't know what it would be, but it does a lot. Now, I'm not going to go over all the specs because now this will diagnose lots of stuff, like 25 of the most commonly used service things. You can reset your oil change and all your buttons that you need to reset. You can do that with this unit. This thing is packed full of stuff and information and technology that's used to maintenance a vehicle. All the information and specs are online, of course, and on the ad copy you can see what it is to see if this fits what you are looking for, because it is quite involved with a lot of information. Okay, I went ahead and powered this up with the power adapter, and you can see it's got power. There's a little vehicle indicator light, Bluetooth, and USB connections there. This turns on when you're powered up, or if you plugged into your car and you turn your car on, it'll power the unit up itself as well. So that's what that looks like. Now let's take a closer look at the monitor part itself. You do have some protective stuff on it. That's what that is, a protective screen. So you've got a large touch screen on here. I'm going to turn it on in just a minute. You have a power button. This here is for the an HDMI connector. If you want to plug this to an external source of viewing, this is a Type C, USB Type C port here. You do have a small TF card or micro SD card that you can actually store. You can go up to a 32 gigabytes card in here to store information. This is the USB connector to connect the unit up by USB to that other transmitter, and then also power to power it up, and also charge your battery. Now the back of it here, it has a little arm, so you can actually rest it into a certain position if you want. Now this also has a camera and a light, so it's got a little flashlight, and it also has a camera. So if you need to take pictures of certain things to send to a mechanic or send to a client, if you are the mechanic, you have everything built in here. All the information, everything that you have can be stored and sent off to people. So that is super cool. Now I think that's pretty much it for the bits outside of this unit. Let's go ahead and turn it on. It has a clock in it, everything in there, email service, syncing. So you can sync this because it works off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You can sync this up to send emails and everything on here. This little indicator is for your battery. This showing that power is on. If you swipe up, you saw me do that. If you swipe up, that's what you get. If you swipe down, you got your flashlight, your Bluetooth, your a Wi-Fi system. There's a tiny, I don't know if you can see this, a little battery indicator and Wi-Fi if you're hooked up to that. And then you've got all these different buttons, and it's all touch buttons. Here's a setting button. So you could diagnosis, or you can do a demo. That's the run mode. The units, you can go metric, imperial, search engine. If you wanted to have Google on that, you can do that. System information, you can do updates on this and all the information that's in it. It does have some built-in storage as well. The latest version, and you can also change your languages. Lots of really cool information here. Anyways, you've got some information here for you can send out to people. You can take a screenshot. There's a lot of stuff on your settings. Okay, so that's some settings there. Let's go through. You can do diagnostics. Now you can pick your vehicle, and there's hot functions, which is the top most used types of functions. It wants me to pair with something. Oh, I think it wants me to pair with that other unit. That's what it wants me to do. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go. So now it's paired to this little thing. That's what it was asking me to do. Anyways, again, these are hot functions. You've got your ABS, your brakes, bleeding, battery, all kinds of stuff, keys, injectors, oil. You can see all that stuff in there. And you can scroll up, tire sets, all these stuff. Light duty there, diagnostics. Again, you can go and pick your car. I have a Honda. Let's just pick that. Scan, hot function, region. I'm not hooked up to the car yet, so maybe we'll wait to do that. But there you go. So that's for the car. The hot functions, that again, we went through that. Quick support. Now they do have a remote control this device from any computer, so you can actually have a mechanic go over it with this stuff with you, and you can have them linked up as well to your machine, so you can correspond with mechanics if you need to. Let's see. Vehicle model, fault codes. There's some description of fault codes in there. Oh, again, this is an update. So the data management, you can save images, videos, apps, reports, all that kind of stuff into there. Feedback, if you have information that you're having issues, you want to send it to the company to look at. That's for the ANCEL company feedback, and then back to settings. So now you can see there's a lot of stuff in here. Again, they wanted me to show you kind of the basis of this and so forth. It's very nice system. So now the next step for me is to go to my car and see if we can plug this in and read the air or the light that we have on in the van. So that will be coming up next. Okay, I'm in my van, and yeah, it's dirty, I apologize, but I have it plugged in to there, and there is the little transmitter box thing, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this on and boot up the monitor and see what we can do. Okay, as you can see, there's that little wrench up there, and it says service 1, and from the manual it says that it is a normal service, you know, so many mile service thing is required. I did a little test with the unit itself, and I couldn't see where it might have said that, but let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, I just have it set up here right now. It is communicating with the through Bluetooth to the other unit. Let's hit Diagnostic. We're going to go to Asia, Honda. Let's do a scan. It's going to communicate with the it's a 2015 Odyssey. Yes, that's correct. You can see it there. Let's do a quick test. Are you sure? Yes, it does take a few minutes. Now, I did run this before as well, and I could not figure out which item was that particular light issue. But I had this come up here, this ABS thing. Once it's done, I'm going to show you what that says here in just a second. Okay, it finished doing a scan, and you can see that all these things are okay, except for this one. I'm going to connect that. And it says, attention, ABS control unit will quit communicating above 50 kilometers an hour or 30 miles an hour. So I don't know what that means. If that is of a concern, I'm going to have to look that up. ABS, I believe, is the automated braking system, and it's going to not work after 30 miles an hour. I don't know if that's something to worry about or not. Again, like I said, I'm going to have to look that up. But that looks to be the only error or issue or whatever that is listed on this computer. For some reason, it doesn't know or read the indicator light, or I don't know how to find it. There's a lot of stuff going on with this thing. Again, I'm not a mechanic, so I apologize. I don't know what any of that stuff means, but I wanted to show you what it does and kind of a little bit about how it works. So there you go. So there you have it. There's kind of a quick little view, but not so quick, of the ANCEL car diagnostic tool program package thing here. Again, I'm so sorry. I am not a mechanic, so I don't know what a lot of these things are, what they do. But if you are a mechanic, you will understand this. Or if you are a even a homeowner, basic hobbyist car type person, but you need a way to read your scans, your codes, and maybe also get some help with it, this type of thing might be the right one for you.